of course I'm muted. That's how you know I haven't done this for a while, alright? Anyway, as I was saying, how are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're having a fantastic day, evening, morning, night, or century. Salo, if I had a hat, I would tip it to you. Unfortunately, I can't do that joke twice, so I do have a hat, haha, and I'm gonna tip it to you, haha. Thank you. Good evening, I hope you're all fine. So as you can probably tell by the title, we're gonna just get started with the 12th Kingdom. I do have a fan on in the background. I don't know how loud it is. Let me know if it's too loud. If it's loud, if it's too loud, I can turn it down. It's currently on 2. I could turn it down to 1. So do let me know about that. With that said, we're starting the 12 Kingdoms. Why? I don't know. I just felt like it, basically. I saw some discussion going on Twitter, and I was like, you know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. I haven't watched anime in quite a while. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's check something out that, I should be finishing other things, but let's check something new out, as I tend to do. Now, I'm going to be streaming this. Now, I've tried figuring out how I could have the timer in there. Unfortunately, I'm not that smart. That's the best way to describe. I'm not that smart. Is the best way to describe it. Which is kind of what I've been messing around with. Now, I've tried like finding if you could just add a timer to the video, and I've not been able to find anything because everything is a countdown timer, not an up timer. Up timer. So I haven't been able to figure it out properly. But actually, now speaking of that, I do have an idea. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. That looks so incredibly stupid, but oh well. We're rocking with it. I'm rocking it with it, despite how stupid it looks, alright? I'm rocking with it. It looks stupid, but hey, it gets the point across. I can't do it in full screen in this case, but oh well, it gets the point across, alright? Universal Gundam, we truly live in a century. Pug, I enjoy the 12 Kingdoms quite a bit. Using OBS, yes, I am. Does your version have some logos at the start, or does it start straight away? Asking so I can sync up with my version. Well, big brain, here we go. Well, you know what? Just for the sake of it, just for a few seconds, just so you can see it, whether whether it syncs up with your version. So that's how my version starts. The first 5 seconds of it. I hope that helps. No, that's the wrong one. I hope that helps. With that said, everyone, let me know when everyone is ready. Unfortunately, check if language, that's yeah. Some versions have dual language. That is a dual language. It is. It is. My goodness, these are things that usually I just be like, oh yeah, that's an easy fix. Subtract English, not just the title and the signs. Coolio. If I do that, unfortunately, if I do this, there is no timer. So wait, how does your version start? My version starts like this. Let me show you once more. So 5th second, you see something on the screen, which looks like Digimon Island, if I'm being completely honest. And I'm not saying that because I just released Digimon episode 3 on YouTube. I'm not just saying that because of that. But I hope that helps. Unfortunately, the thing is I only have 2 monitors. So I've got the thing on one monitor and I've got OBS on the other monitor. I could minimize OBS if I'm being completely honest. But in case there's any hiccups, I wouldn't know. So you know what? Frig it. I've got the chat open. If everyone is ready, let me know and we can get started. So thumbs up from me. If there's a thumbs up from all of you, or just a ready, I guess, then yeah, just let me know and we'll be ready to rock on to, as always, roll. I also wonder how the delay is, but I legit thought somebody just broke into the house. I just heard like a loud thump noise. I was like, did somebody just break in? But I don't think so. If there is, they'll be on video, I guess. But hey, with that said, if everyone is ready, coolio, we're going to get started, ladies and gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that. Let me just increase the volume. Ooh. What wind instrument is that being played? I basically know absolutely nothing about the show. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. I just know that people were talking about it on Discord, and there was no English person that's ever reacted to it. So I was like, haha, that sounds like a me show. Some obscure anime. Maybe not obscure, I don't know. So my immediate guess, just based off what I'm assuming is an opening. What's this? I was gonna say Mongolia. That would have been like my immediate guess. Like Genghis Khan, maybe Kublai Khan. It might actually be. Oh, please tell me it is. Okay. Okay. I almost don't want to interrupt it. It sounds so great. Now let's see what this is about. If that's the opening, I'm looking forward to hearing it every episode. Shadow of the Moon and the Sea of Shadow. Well, definitely not Mongolia. This looks like some sort of fantasy show. Okay. 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 Definitely modern. Okay. Definitely modern. Man, but I can't believe the opening basically completely tell a different story. Wait, is that a thing? People can't offset. What? Nah, come on. When I had a kid, I had blonde hair. There was like a time where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try blonde hair, and it turned out red. So it was actually more red than blonde. That's definitely natural, eh? That's definitely natural, eh? What's wrong with you? He's just making it worse. He's just making it worse. Oh! 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 You're saying that because of the hair, right? You're saying that because of the hair, right? Not the skin color. Just making sure, bro. Just making sure. Okay, when was this set? I need to know. Please tell me it's not set in the modern day and that's how the modern day is. Yeah, and she clearly was ignored. See, that's how you do it. You just greet everyone. But now she's being ignored. So much for that. I don't want to be class president anymore. It's like me. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be handsome. I don't want to be awesome anymore. It just happens. That is. Well, why does nobody like Sugimoto? What's wrong? It's because all of you look generic and she looks less generic. Bullying, that's what we call it. Bullying at this age. You don't look like you're 16 plus. Alright? Bullying at that age. I guess I would use a different word than beat. I'll teach you how to beat. Okay, we're getting a lot of from her personality. Like immediately, she's very, I want to say submissive, but rather she doesn't want to stand out, but she's kind of put into these awkward positions because she just struggles to say no. That's what I'm getting right away. But she does want to stand out because obviously, you know, you look at her hair, it's red, clearly dyed, which tells you that she wants to stand out, but is also quite shy in the way she's going about it. I know I'm reading too much into it. Probably, most certainly. A knight. I'd say that's more like a phoenix. A Vyvern. Yo, what's wrong with bugs, fam? Jeez. Yo, what is going on? Well, am I the only one that's ever gone to a school where people weren't... Okay, actually, no, I can't say that. There was one person in our entire school who was bullied, alright? Ever. But, like, bullying was not widespread like this. Where the schools that I went to... What is this? Who are you? What the... That's just a nightmare. But clearly there's more to it, alright? My immediate vibe is Inuyasha. I can't even lie. My immediate vibe is Inuyasha. Like she's gonna fall down a well or something. Is that what happens in Inuyasha? I don't know. I've never seen the first episode. She's gonna fall down a well or something and then suddenly she's gonna be transported. That place looks expensive, bro. There's a reason I don't go to the barbers. Sheesh. Forking over an arm and a leg. Wait, is that? The show is beautiful. Perfect timing, eh? Perfect timing, eh? Beautiful, beautiful. No, it wasn't? Weren't you blonde a sec? I'm not tripping, am I? Where did you even come from? Alright. This is the point where you just run home, literally. Like, A blood moon, some random stranger kid that was blonde 1 second ago, then suddenly turns into a midget the next second. Nah, that's... And you have these dreams. Nah, you gotta bounce. You gotta bounce. Yeah. I mean, I don't mean this lightly, but I think at this point you would see a therapist. Okay. Whenever a teacher... okay. Okay. I must have been lucky with my schools. There was never a prop... Well, there was one kid that we... I can't say we. I never bullied anyone, alright? Where did you just come from? Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure whether they could see him. Did I come from his shoes? Oh, you better have by the end of the episode. Is the enemy this bird that was in the opening? Griffin, Falcon, Hawk. Does this voice sound familiar to anyone else? Before... Okay, wait, what? I mean, I'll just say, yeah, okay, go ahead, fam. Now, this guy sounds like... It's just... I've not seen LOTJ in a while, but this guy sounds like... No, maybe... He sounds like... I want to say Overstein. Reuenthal. No, you don't... Go on. I thought you protected... Well... Did he just... Yeah, he said, F all of you, I'm just protecting her. Is it? Yo, this guy is a savage. He's like, I'm hurt. Why aren't you hurt? How are you just running? I'd have way too many questions. But the biggest one is, who are you? Who is this white? That's gonna annoy me so much. Sounds like a One Piece character, or a Bleach character. Why am I thinking Sugita for some reason? Not his voice at all. Why am I thinking that though? Do me a favor, blonde haired person. Just say, okay. What the it actually look... Yo, the animation looks beautiful, I have to say. Like, it has this... It might just be because it's this version looks like it, but it has this, like, very... What I would describe as, like, a very old school style. Kocho. But like, it looks so good that it could pass it off as like a relatively. I mean, it's 480p. What a dish! Okay, what is going on? Is this like? I've got too many questions, damn it. Monster Hunter, that's what it is. Okay, there. This is fate. This guy's just summoning servants. Oh, well, hello, Keiko. Hello, Keiko. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When a random stranger gives you a sword, you accept. What a great explanation, I'm cakey. No, not the doggo! Oh no. Oh no! Protect your doggo! I mean, I draw it. Why are you from? Oh my goodness. Okay. What? Who throws a sword? I mean, granted, you've got giant beasts fighting, but you've got a sword. Oh no. Doggo speaks. Oh, I need her. Well, you fight then. How many of these have you? I'm assuming 12. It's called 12. The 12 Kingdoms. I don't know what the zodiac signs are right now, but aren't there 12 of them? Is there going to be a pig as well? A rat? That's not a zodiac signs, is it? Is it? I don't know. Kind of forgot. No, that is the zodiac signs. I don't even know what to make of the first episode, if I'm being completely honest. I've got way too many questions. Is that a bird or? They've thrown so many words at us in this episode already. Ah, of course. How with the whole I'm a knight. Bro, I know you like stories, right? But if I was there, I would be like, oh, give me that. Actually, no, I would be out. Give me that sword. And what? What is he doing now? Taking possession. If she can't fight, that thing will take control and fight on her behalf. Is that what's going on? Inside you. Who's that voice actor, Emmett? I want to say it's not Shanks. I don't know the name of the voice actor, obviously, but sounds so eerily familiar. Yeah, that guy's hair. Abby, just literally just hold it out and just... Oh, please. If you throw that sword... That thing's taking over. Ooh! I mean, that bird was level 1. That bird was level 1. Literally, all it did was just fly straight through to you. It even saw you hold the sword and flew right through, right straight to you. But hey, we get those stats up. We gotta get that grind going. Man, she must have some... Damn it, that voice actor is gonna... Oh. Okay, that thing's gonna come back in like 50 episodes. How many episodes are there? 40 episodes, 30 episodes. And save her. You don't even... Exactly, you don't even know what is going on. Yeah, she really is a rebel. Oh. I mean, the people at school are freaked over. They're gonna be like, it's your fault. You're gonna have to pay all the windows, all the injuries. Why did they keep looking at the shoes? What's a shoku? Is she gonna wake up? Is this all a dream? Is that what this is? Like a dream world kind of thing when she falls asleep? Nah. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe now I'm getting the wrong impression, I think. So you've got a doggo and her. Hey, that's all you need. Shadow of the Moon, the Sea of Shadows. I thought it was an island. Maybe it's the moon? Maybe? That's kind of where I was going, the shadow of the moon. The dark side of the moon. This ending does not fit. Sounds way too happy for That sounds like a jolly old song. Whereas the episode just seemed like, haha, thrown into this depth and despair and a nightmare. So we've got a castle here. Well, more like a wall. Giant fortification. What is that thing in the background? No, that's definitely an island. I thought it was like... Is it an island or is it just a symbol? I'm not... I've got questions. Almost too many questions, but it do be like that sometimes, especially during the first episodes. I probably got more questions than her because she just seemed like, I'm not going, and that's because she was kind of forced into it, whereas I'm more like, I would like to go. If you told me where I am going, I need to know where I'm I need to know where I'm headed because I know where I've been in that kind of frame. But hey, first episode, I'm very much getting an Inuyasha vibe, as I said some part during the episode, where like, you know, you almost get transported to a different world, sort of like, pretty much like an isekai. You're in your happy little world, and suddenly you're in a different dimension, you're in a different world, and suddenly those consequences, whether they're good or bad, will impact your life. And then in the last episode, you go back into your old life, or you make a choice, and it's like, do I go back to my old life or do I stay here? It's just a Narnia thing, you know. It's the Narnia thing. Where it's like, different world. Do I stay or do I go? The characters are strange. Like, the characters straight up are strange. I mean, I totally understand her reaction. I completely understand her reaction. Completely, right? I ain't gonna lie, completely. She makes perfect sense. The only thing that she doesn't make sense is throwing the sword away. You don't do that. That's a pet peeve. Well, not even a pet peeve of mine. That's how you make me angry, when you throw a sword away, right? Some random person you've never known hands you a sword, and you're just gonna dash it? Come on now, you can't do that. With that said, her reaction makes complete sense. Everyone else's reaction in this show, you had the fanatic, right? The book aficionada, right? You've had the, ooh, I like books, I like writing, I like reading books. Oh, by the way, I've not read that book yet. It's been in my book for like a week, right? I've been planning on reading it, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm gonna probably start like later today / tomorrow. It's The Final Empire with Brandon Sanderson. With that said, though, no one else in the show makes sense. You've got the typical, I'm not gonna tell you anything, but you must come with me right now. And I'm just like, bro, you could at least tell her something, right? But the guy's got like, he's got like familiars. Let's call it familiars. He's got familiars with him. That he seems able to control, so that's pretty cool. Kind of perfect that I kind of uploaded Digimon a few minutes ago. So that seems pretty swell. It reminds me sort of like, as I said, Inuyasha, but in that same vein, it kind of reminds you of Digimon, Fate mixed with maybe like Monster. Is it Rancher or is it Monster Ranger? I think it's Monster Rancher. So it kind of like blends all these aspects together, which also to me means that this show came out in like during like 1994 to 1998, give or take, like around that time period. Maybe a bit later because it does look that good. So maybe like 2000s, early 2000s. Yeah, but with that said, first episode I did enjoy. We're gonna hop into episode 2 in a few seconds. Let me just read a few comments from all of ya before we continue. I don't even know where to start with the comments. Yeah, Takasugi. Oh, it is Takasugi. Okay, yeah. See, I was going with more like I definitely hear it now. Yeah, I definitely hear it now. I said Gintoki, didn't I? I was sort of right. Okay, I was sort of right. I was going more with like a Byakuya from Bleach vibe. That's like the vibe that I was getting. Like not quite the main villain kind of vibe, like the super deep voice, but still I'm a badass kind of deep voice. So that's what I was going with, more of like a Byakuya, or maybe like not Kenpachi. Kenpachi would have a lot more of a coarse voice, but like I was going with a Bleach character. But if it is Takasugi, that I can definitely, I think I can hear that now. I can sort of hear that now. The show is a very clean, old, modern style. That's one way to describe it. Doggo versus Burb is Iggy versus... No. Oh, no. Hey. Hey. Alright. Hey. Too fair. That had a happy ending. So, this also had a happy ending, but it just wasn't Doggo that won this time. I can already hear Prince... Koyasu when he looks at chat. With that said, the anime is actually from 2002. I said early 2000s, so I'm pretty good, I'd say. I'm pretty good with that, with my guess. This show actually has quite a few voices that you might recognize. Typically, shows from that kind of era would be shows that I recognize just because I watched a lot of shows from that era, so probably would be, although I wouldn't recognize them by name. As you can probably tell, I can't place them either. Lance, let's see, this guy is a legend. Bera, Lamo, all of you, welcome to the stream. Angra Shadow was here earlier. Tiger getting the W, love to see it. It's not Tiger that got the W, I got the W. With that said, episode 2, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone is ready. There's not too much I can say about episode 1 so far, besides, you know, the characters that we've met. Again, as I said, none of them make sense except for her. Her reaction was very natural. Her reaction was very true. Maybe I'm reading a bit too much into her character, but as I said, she feels sort of like someone that doesn't want the attention, but in a way wants to stand out. So she doesn't want the attention in the sense that, like, she doesn't want to be class president. She doesn't want to have the responsibility. You know, she just kind of wants to be left alone, to be her, do her own thing, and that's kind of what it is. Be independent, I guess. You know, you can tell it with the hair color, and then ultimately deciding not to change the hair color. You know, just being independent, but also not being in charge, not having responsibility. Whereas everyone else, they were just like, oh man, this is so freaking cool, this is so cool, a giant bird fighting us, a doggo 10 times our size that could crush us if they just accidentally, you know, turned over and accidentally crushed us. But hey, I got $5 on that doggo. Like, that's kind of what it seemed like. And it's just like, bro, you lot seem so fake. you lot sound so fake. But hey, definitely we'll see them again. This was episode 1. I just checked 45 episodes of the 12th Kingdom. So I don't know how many episodes we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do like 5, 6, maybe 7. I don't know. I can't say just yet. You know, it depends. But episode 2. Episode 2. Let me know when everyone is ready. Just so that I know when we can start with episode 2. I will be doing these. What's the best way to phrase it? I will be doing these separately. So if you're waiting, or if you're watching, well, I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the live stream. But if you're watching this on later on YouTube, like you're not watching live right now, but you're watching it later on, I will be uploading these separately as individual episodes too. So if that's something that's easy for you, you know, it must be easy to sync. You might not have like 4 hours or so just to sit there and watch all episodes one after another. So if you just wait a little after like the stream, maybe like a few days or so, and then I should be able to get these out as their own separate videos. With that said though, episode 2, everyone is ready. Coolio.